Hello and welcome everybody. In today's episode, I may have found a bit of a glitch. Now to grab these, you're supposed to find like a hidden lever somewhere. But yeah. I did not. And yeah, I'm sorry that I started this episode off in a different place. I may have slightly accidentally neat. Yeah, but I might have accidentally hit the wrong button. And by that I mean I hit take a screen, like, whenever you look at the thing, I hit take a screenshot instead of start recording. And I just thought, because I got to this point, right, and I thought, you know what I should do? I should probably check to make sure I'm about to do the right thing, right? Makes sense. I'll pop up right here. But, yeah. We just got our first, I believe, legendary item. And, if I remember right, it's a decent one at that. So what does it do? It's a little bit less damage, but it does that. Really good, which means we should probably chuck it at will. Is anyone a good person to chunk this thing at? No. No, let's... Shadowheart, how would you like it? Does one damage less? Sure, let's do it. Now, she gets... Neat. Okay, that's pretty cool. Level even are we? Level 8? Well, that's cool, I think. Well, we just got ourselves a legendary item. How fun is that? Now let's, I think we actually have that spot unlocked, don't we, for a teleport? No? Yeah, it looks like that place is closer. So we're gonna fast travel over there, then run back. Right, that sounds fair enough, at least to me. We got all our friends except for us, because I wanted to keep our little buddy safe. Anyway, we have two things to do. We have a lot of things to do. Primarily, we need to level up as many times and as quickly as we can. So here's the thing, we are able-bodied enough to deal with a handful or two of the problems in our way. Like, we can brute force our way through a good handful of things. But we aren't going to be able to do that nearly indefinitely.
Entrance prohibited.
Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't. Oops, When was the last time I saved? Maybe it auto-saved once I fast traveled. Probably not, knowing D&D. Probably didn't do a thing. Right? Right. I'm probably still somewhere. Where's the last spot I saved? I think it was before I hit the button. Well, I guess that means you're going to be able to see exactly what I did to get those items. Ooh, how fun, fancy, cool, groovy, and all that. Yeah. Yeah, reloading takes a while. After not having to do it for ages, I kind of forgot how long it actually takes, and I forgot how painfully long it is. Did we already open this and take it out? Yeah, we did. I don't even know what this key is. So let's bust it open and see, I guess. Alright, what are you? Heavy iron key. Sure, I guess.
There's no time to waste.
And you, we have to give you your new thing. What does your current spear do? It actually gives you the moonbeam. It's highly effective, huh? And I don't want to use it on you.
Alright, what now?
Maybe I could put it on Gale? I just traveled to camp. Oh, hey, I know you. What's up, Elminster? Well, hey, me making multiple mistakes in a row seems to have done something. Let's talk to him.
No time to talk, I'm afraid. Expecting someone.
Not in my camp.
No time.
Let me guess. He is expecting Will.
Let's talk.
Yep, I'd like to leave you here for right now.
Blade stands and just...
Now that you've been dismissed, you're gonna go running all over back to Will. Undead Ward. Still no clue what that is or where it comes from. Gale, I think I need you in my party for Elminster to join me.
Ah, yes. Tarsus was
What?
perhaps the
Oh,
most
sorry.
powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god. To know yourself, to be untouchable. To be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral. The end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day. I merely sought to return one tiny diamond to an imperfect crown. Gale's folly, one might call it. History, repetition. It's the way things go. With pleasure. Lead on.
Man, I don't know what it is, but Gale really feels depressing. Oh yeah, Gale, I now have something for you. Probably better than that old thing you're carrying, right? You're probably just carrying a simple old quarterstaff. How about we give you this bad boy? All you know is you do such little damage. Okay, so I gotta see what it does on you. Okay, so we can use this. Hmm? Lightning bolt again, resistance, lightning dam. How do you even have lightning? You have Witch's Bolt. Can I, like, switch up your spell book? I like... Oh, okay. Okay, well, you don't need to fly anymore. We have that. What's this? Oh, yeah, that seems pretty good. That should be myself.
Despite
Right?
everything.
Now will you talk, Elminster?
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Bull Durian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. I hear you've been browsing in the most esteemed of emporiums, sorcerous sundries. Indulge my curiosity. What wonders did you discover there?
Perhaps it would have been better to keep that particular opportunity between ourselves.
The crown of Karsus? No, Gale. It's for the best that I know. I trust there's no need to remind you what came of Karsus. His folly humbled a whole civilization. No one seeks an encore of that. Does he speak true, Gale? You truly believe yourself capable of wielding Karsus's crown?
Perhaps he does. Would you begrudge me the chance to make things right, Elminster?
Of course not. And the time has come for precisely that. Mystra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
I'm curious enough to make the attempt. All right. An audience with the mother of magic, it is.
Perhaps. Perhaps that should have been your mission right from the start. The crown is not the answer. I promise you that. If you will not hear it from me, hear it from your goddess. What truths she has to offer are for your ears alone, Gale of Waterdeep. Godspeed.
Well then, Gale. I suppose we have a new mission. And sure, I guess we'll go here, because I have no clue where Elminster just sent us. Not a clue one. Okay, so what's this up? Is it the Emperor's old house? Yep, here it is. Basilisk Gate. Alright. Looks like we're gonna do some real goods for Gale's story. It's one of the few that I've been like really in with. Oh, what's this? I just kind of abandoned that quest, didn't I? Oh.
It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Well then, Gale. Let's get busy.
Divine protectors of Baldur's Gate. Here it is.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Not the message one hopes to receive from a past lover. But her first love was always the weave. At best, I was a close second. When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. For a wizard, to have the love of the goddess of magic herself was intoxicating. An experience beyond expression. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mystra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone.
Oh my goodness, that just about gave me a heart attack. I was sitting here with my controller right here on like I'm laying down right now, and my controller's like on my side. And I'm just looking at it thinking, man, why is the light reflecting off of this thing so weirdly? And then eventually I think, you know, I gotta move like a little bit, because this is just getting annoying. Like, it's kind of shiny in my eyes, so it's like distracting. So I start moving, and then I move the controller and I realize, wait, the shiny didn't move with it. And then I realize there's just a cricket staring me dead in the eyes from like my leg. didn't even realize he was there until he was just like staring right at me. I had to like slap him off, and he just hit the door, and now he's sitting on my boots. Not climbing. I think I did him some brain damage. Anyway, what should we tell Gale to say? You shouldn't go to her. Don't give her the satisfaction. Don't give anything away. Make her squirm.
With pleasure. It's not often one has the chance to threaten a goddess and make good on it. Mystra won't be the one issuing the orders for much longer. She'll know exactly who's coming for her. This won't take long, and when I'm done, I'll be free of Mystra's yoke once and for all.
Gale of Waterdeep, you look well.
No thanks to you. I wasn't expecting a summons, but then you did always prefer things on your terms.
I did not come here to suffer a mortal's admonitions. Certainly not yours. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
You abandoned me in my hour of greatest need. I had no obligation to help you in yours.
You still believe yourself to be so wronged. You always were stubborn. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
Well, somebody had to. You weren't exactly forthcoming with any offers of help.
My concern was the preservation of everything. The Karsite Weave could tear apart the very fabric of the material plane. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
Not happening. When I get my hands on that crown, I'm going to wield it. Karsus's powers will be mine.
Crown yourself, Gale Dekarius, and you will learn what it is to carry such weight upon your shoulders. If it does not crush you, I will.
The Karsite Weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new, divine power. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me. So do I. Though I'm not sure that's the purpose I'd apply it to. Let me assure you, Karsite Weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half-forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you? Gods, it's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand. Defeating that Elder Brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
Alright, Gale, homie. You might be pathetically weak, but I trust you enough. Alright, on to something. Not entirely sure. Let's go back to Rivington. There's probably things we've missed back this way. Right? I mean, it can't be all candy and cake. There are things we have to do elsewhere. That's my bet. So we have Worms Crossing, and we have Rivington, and then the Low City. Now we've dealt with a little bit of each. Of the possible murder victims. Oh, hey, I unlocked the letters. What's this? Okay. Worms Rock. I suppose if I can, I'd like to.
Pretend I'm a fist and tell me what you were doing in the house.
Okay. Well. Evening, gents. I suppose, what's that? Waypoints? Oh, cool. So what level are you? 8? Okay, I don't think this is the right way.
I don't know, dear.
The passageway. I'm really nervous. Hello.
This fuck raised in a 10-day.
Huh?
Ate all the onions.
Huh? Oh. What's up?
What now? Goodness, how embarrassing. I had a heavy lunch. Welcome to Worms Rock Prison, the Fifth Nail Wee Jail. What's your business?
Open the door. Trust me, I better not find any more guards sleeping on the job. Of course, and I didn't save until I was at the top of the stairs, did I? I did not. That is a bit of a bummer, but Alright, let's try this again. This time we will save. Won't we? Friend?
Welcome
Yep.
to Worms Rock Prison.
Now you will let me in.
Snail,
Won't you?
re-jail. What's your business?
Now. Get that door open. Friend.
Well, that was a most unusual of circumstances, being what they are. Hang on, I'll let you through. Well, in you go. And don't feed the prisoners. Makes them cocky.
Thank you. Well. Hello, fist person. No one. Don't see anyone. Don't see anyone. Huh? Auto. Okay, wow, this is kinda dull. I was expecting at least a little bit more. Like, this is kinda lame. Storage room. Maybe I should save before I start trying to bash this door in. Boom. Ooh. So we have, what are you?
Not everyone subscribed.
Alright. I'm leaving, don't worry. Didn't really seem all that valuable anyway, so you can keep it if you want. Okay, well, this has been an absolute waste of my time. Cheers. Huh. I hate the fact that I can hear them talking before I load.
I can't really glaze that place. The alley door. He wasn't even out. Sound like somebody was in trouble.
That's why nothing's gonna happen to us. We'll tell them what happened, and we'll be home in no time.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house by yourself.
You've been seeing the fleetures and we're still here. What are they waiting for?
What? This is showing down here, or is it like somewhere else? Search for missing pigeons? Okay, so this is in fact not the right. Oh, Worms Crossing probably has like an upstairs or something, right?
It won't happen, I swear.
Just have to find such a. You might actually know. Hello.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. Now clear off. Trade. This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a tough roll. So I need a minimum of... need a minimum of 9, I think. So it would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, actually, that's right. I need a minimum of 9 to succeed. Well, that's the minimum. And that is how you succeed.
Fine. Keep your boots on.
Okay, you have dragon arrows. Meh, better than average armor. Meh. Meh. What's this? Oh. Huh. Nope. 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 And everything else you have seems to suck.
That lot of use that hunk of junk was. Keeping me safe, were you? Fist. Now there's time for the face gonna happen to us.
We'll tell them what happened.
Well,
Home in no time.
I've unlocked a new vendor.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house peacefully.
So, how exactly will I? Is Gortash still up here? Okay.
Tempers are rising.
Maybe I should save. Will you let me through? Huh. There's a ladder. That leads me over to basically nothing. Huh. Passageway.
Citizen Fluffington,
Huh?
I advise caution. This area is restricted under orders of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Ooh. It seems he's not an easy one to fool. But that might actually just be enough. It is very much enough.
In that case, you are most welcome. Lord Gortash will want to see you immediately.
Alright. So...
Watch how you go.
Lots of traps. Excuse me. That was under the inspection that, well, you know. Okay, so, what's all going on? There's a door. Where is Gortash? I don't quite see. It must be in there. Okay, gang. Ow.
This'll be fun.
Yeah. We'll need a lot of flaming barrels to kill those two. Gang, everyone in, everyone in. Let's close that. Okay, a lot of traps that I can see. Conjure us. Useful. Gale. Conjure herself up A. So I just cast that on whoever. So theoretically, I could use Gale to incinerate everything. Sure, let's go with... Thunder. Okay, so I have unlock Shatter. Ooh, and they're just actions. It's pretty good. Oh, that's actually really good. Really, really good. And I still have that. What? Hold up, what? Oh. Okay then. Don't mind if I take that free stuff. Oh wait, I was looking for Find familiar. Let's go with A. Summon the crabs. Level, however high that is. Yes. Okay, so now we have power.
My faith protects me.
Okay, so what do we have here? We have... Okay, we can cast Moonbeam. Don't know what that one does. I got a few extra abilities. No, Spirit Guardian. Sounds like it'll be more useful after moments pass. Well, I think we're ready. Let's go confront Gortash. Oh boy, there's more than I thought.
Isn't it, Carla?
I don't know. You managed it for a solid decade.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart, as though any of it was yours to give away.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
Oh, you do quite misunderstand. I've already made a deal with your companion. We need each other.
Do we now?
Yeah, I think it's time for we forgot to take out the Steel Guard.
You can't escape me.
Well, I think I may have made a slight error. What's that? Okay, so we have Oh. Well. Well then. Let's just give you the smite of avarice. Wow, you are a lot weaker than I expected you to be. I mean, you have a ton of health, yeah, but... And you just downed my main powerhouse. Oh, yeah, that ain't working at all. Okay, so we need to think of another plan of attack for that. Perhaps... Now I can cast invisibility on everyone and everything. Meaning, if I find a place to collect fire barrels here in Act 3, I'm going to go back to the camp because I'm not sure we have enough time for anything else really. Yeah, we're at 46 minutes. But yeah. We need to find a place to get fire barrels, the big blasting ones. I'm going to load my inventory as full as I can with them. I'm going to scatter them. All of them. What? Oh, this is a different area. Oh wait, I remember this place. Forgot it changes depending on where you are. But yeah, Hey, the Cambrion is still with him. And you followed me over here. Who are you?
Embers are rising.
Excuse me, buddy. Why do you care? Oh, yeah, but anyway. I'm going to see if I can't find a bunch of flammable barrels somewhere. Empty out my inventory as much as I can. I'm going to then fill that entire room with explosives, right? Then I'm going to blow him sky high. That seems like an effective enough method of killing him. Anyway, thank you all for coming. If I figure out or decide to continue on my path of gathering countless amounts of high-grade explosives. Oh, yeah, you probably don't like me much. But, yeah. I won't record me gathering everything, and I will just, cut to me having them, which might take a day or so, so who knows. I might see you soon, if I decide not to, or I might decide this next episode will be in a few days. Well, see ya. Peace.